MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with them. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Second spot tonight, shortstop Corey Seager
sends that one out of play for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Batting third, the left fielder, number
first pitch
25,
of the at-bat on its way. Nelson Cruz is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here it is on 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Another payoff pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth,
Cano waits on the first pitch. Robinson Cano is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ball one. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Shoots this one over to first. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And he'll be thrown out at third, trying to take the extra base with 2 gone. Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Nori Aoki.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he misses. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Push to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Kershaw's ready. 1-1 on its way. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Lifted in the air to center. Granderson is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Third baseman.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball 2 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Center fielder number 6.
Curtis Granderson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they're just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Michael Conforto.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Heading out toward shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This one's down to third and into left field for a one-out hit. So stepping in, Lucas Duda. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Second baseman.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Haniger moving to his left. And that's the third out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cespedes is going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance. Corey Seager, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses, 1-2. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Right over the middle, knee high. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
On the ground to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And a fastball just a bit high. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. So digging in now, number 45. And he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here's Nori Aoki, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nori Aoki.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Castellanos. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one. And the striding in once again, Manny Machado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He drew a walk his first time up. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Cespedes. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Curtis Granderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he looks at ball one here.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Cespedes is there. Let's see if they test it. Play at the plate, and he's out. Striding in, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Michael Conforto.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Ready with another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Grandal has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes, a base hit in his first trip.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And that misses ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he pops him up back behind second base. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The first
Here's
baseman,
Lucas
number
Duda
21.
now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Duda.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time. At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher, number 16, Clayton
And this is fouled
Kershaw.
back and out of play. On its way is pitch number 75. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hopped up, falling for it. Reyes makes the play, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Henniger comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter, number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Seager is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores comes
Leading
into
off
this
for the
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Second
ball game.
baseman,
Started to go around,
Wilmer
but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter,
Standing in,
catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud. He
Travis
singled his last time up.
No.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Grounded to third. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting,
So striding forward now,
45.
number 45. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
the left fielder, number 25, Nelson.
This one's
Cruz.
blooped out toward right center field. Cespedes is calling for it. 1 down. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The third baseman.
Riding in once again, Manny Machado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Nori Aoki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Fielder, Nori Aoki.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a ball, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A strike, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The third baseman,
Nick Castellanos now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cruz sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Carlos Santana.
Hansel Robles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Hansel Robles.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Reyes ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Couple of walks for him thus far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he will knock this ball down. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Comes set with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. This is flared right back over the mound. And he is in there. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Digging in, Michael Conforto will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Michael Conforto.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And that's over. 2-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Granderson is under it. 1 down. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he'll reach second now with one away. Ready for another shot now. Lucas Duda, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Asdrubal Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano towards second. He's got it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he is going to tie this ballgame late as this ball is down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie. Into the box now, Corey Seager, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Jerry Blevins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Ready on 1 and 2. Good changeup, just missed inside. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto has a play. He's got it 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 2-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Reyes will put this one away, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jerry Blevins. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Delman Burdett is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Stepping up to the plate, Noriaoki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. This one's flared toward left center. Cruz is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Oh, and he botches it. Digging in the switch. hitter. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he takes ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Grounded to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Nick Castellanos now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. Henniger has a play. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Kershaw with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Number 5.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. In to score the runner from second. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that. A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Settling in now, Manny Machado. He'll be the first to greet the closer, A.J. Ramos. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Carlos Santana is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit this at bat. Not much reason for it.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. Lucas Duda is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. High in the air out to center field. After it is Granderson. And that's the 3rd out. Ready now, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mitch.
Just a tick behind for a strike. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
Corey Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto giving chase, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now batting, Wilmer Flores. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the 2nd inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he pops it up back behind second base. Seager is there for it. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 0-2, here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common.
And the throw to first is there. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll start things out
Leading
against
off
Noah
for the Dodgers,
Syndergaard as this inning is
second
underway.
baseman, Robinson Cano.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Camping under it is Duda, and there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Castellanos with a bare hand. Hats off to that one. Here's Nori Aoki. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Center fielder, number 11.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Castellanos. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play. Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. Smoke toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Curtis Granderson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder,
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and foul tipped straight into the catcher's mask, as that sounded like it rung his bell pretty good. It's 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yasmani Grandal. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and two. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Duda is there for it. And that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Lucas Duda. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a liner. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Grandal has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cruz moves over. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding forward now, Noah Syndergaard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline. Gloved by Santana. Ready for another shot now. Nori Aoki. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. Haniger in pursuit. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Nick Castellanos. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And Granderson will make the catch and the inning. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Corey Seager.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nelson
hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Cespedes. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robinson Cano.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aoki is after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the right. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Here's Lucas Duda now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Granderson going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Second baseman.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. The relay, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Hard hit ball to short. Seager on the grass. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in once again, Noah Syndergaard. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. In to score the runner from second. Digging in now, Nori Aoki. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate, Jose Reyes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swinging a looper to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Machado.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Fouled back. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, Carlos Santana.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first. 2 gone. It is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Granderson.
And this is fouled back and out of play. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cruz has a read on it, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Yasmani Grandal comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to first. Duda's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at bat, Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Set to deal on 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. Ready once again, Lucas Duda. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Granderson racing back at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The batter, number 4.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Line shot to third, and the side is written. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tapped down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. On the ground, softly towards second. Flores barehanded. Hey now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's Robbie Cano now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Noah Syndergaard. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Cruz is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping up now, Nori Aoki. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Shortstop number
Ready
7.
For another shot now. Jose Reyes 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Nick Castellanos now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Castellanos.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the run is Henniger. He's got it. A great running. Here's Manny Machado now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Manny.
Lays off 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That's popped up now towards short right field. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Cespedes. He gets there, and that's the second out. In is Curtis Granderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Granderson.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And a fastball just a bit up. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings. Ready for another chance. Michael Conforto. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cruz sprinting after it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Haniger is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. So stepping in, Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there. No balls and a strike. Adrian Gonzalez.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher, Darvish. Number 23, Adrian.
And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Reyes back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. We expect a good 3-inning battle royale contest between the Seagulls and the Anteaters. Los From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Mets. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. They'll have extra work to do because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He froze him on the fastball there. Corey Dickerson goes down for the first out of the game. Kevin Kiermaier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And Longoria won't be given a chance here as he's walked intentionally. Logan Morrison is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
1-2. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
Steven Souza is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. Castellanos has it. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Nori Aoki.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Souza is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Nick Castellanos. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Brad Miller. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Ready with the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting seventh.
At the plate, number 11. He stands in for the first time in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Catcher number 40.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wilson Ramos is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. So striding in, Michael Conforto. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. In there, 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Striding in, Wilmer Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Gloved by Miller. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Blake Snell. 9-1-2 due up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And Reyes will take this one for the first out. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Line towards center field. Aoki is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out, number 2. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is... Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Logan Morrison.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Castellanos is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 3-0. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Nori Aoki. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Nori Aoki.
In tied at 93, ball 1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Jose Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner towards second. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. The throw into second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready now, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. On the move is Kiermaier. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now batting, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Underhanded flip. There's one. On to Duda, a double play. Standing in,
Now
Blake
batting,
Snell.
the
0 for
pitcher,
1 for him here in
Blake
this one.
Snell.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
in the
for the
home
Mets.
half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, Wilmer
Ball
Flores.
1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The
Here's
first
Lucas
baseman,
Duda
number
now.
21.
He's 0 for 1
Lucas
after grounding out in his
Duda.
only trip to the plate so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there. 2 gone. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the
The
6th.
left fielder, number 10.
Action in the Mets
Corey
bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hit in the air out to left field. Conforto is there. 1 out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Aoki is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Travis.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Seth Lugo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Now the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Nori Aoki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 0-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down. Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose.
Line toward the gap in left center, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Nick Castellanos now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. On the ground up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a check swing here, but he ready for another chance. Logan Morrison. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Aoki is under it. 1 out. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Aoki. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in, Brad Miller. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Miller
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stretch pitches almost to every hitter.
Striding into the box, number 11. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A.J. Ramos takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
A.J. Ramos.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
It's time.
Standing in, Lucas Duda. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Miller is there. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
d'Arnaud.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First offering on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping up now, Blake Snell. He started out for Colby Rasmus, who come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Rasmus now pitching for the New.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hand. Matt Duffy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ground ball left side. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Conforto comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Jerry Familia. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
First baseman number 7.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Morrison.
Slow roller back to the mound. Right there is Reyes. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch out.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Stepping into the box,
49.
Jerry Familia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Delman Burdette will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Outside, 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Nori Aoki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Reyes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier going back on it. He makes. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Steven Souza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire.
Number 13, second baseman, Brad.
He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Number 11. He was a ground out victim last time up. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Aoki is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate 40. Now, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lays off. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Souza is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Lucas Duda now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. In now, Tommy Hunter. He'll be the one to start things out. Kurt Suzuki is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 4 with a strike. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Tagged there by Reyes, and he is out at second base. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Now batting, the center
set
fielder.
and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Liner towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Steve Cishek.
Now pitching for
At
Tampa
the plate,
Bay.
Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Here it comes, 0-2. And he got him. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a liner. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in now, the pitcher, Jerry Blevins. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. He's got it. Throw on to first, and we are going. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
First baseman
digging in
7.
once again, Logan Morrison. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Calling for it, Conforto looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Steven Souza struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Number 62.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Now the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs. Here's Nori Aoki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Riding in once again, Jose Reyes. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Digging in to try it again. Alex Collimer.
Castellanos. Your attention, please.
Here's the first pitch.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Swing and a fly ball. And that should be deep enough to end it. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the Mets are going to walk home a winner. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Jose Reyes. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Final line score.
Yeah, he
for our
played a
ball game
nice
tonight.
game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
They left 3 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.